What's up, YouTube? We are back for probably the last video that I'll make on Cards and Castles 2. Seamlessly noting, I feel there has to be at least one more video in Cards and Castles 2 because I've not uploaded since like August, so it's not really the nicest thing for me to not engage in videos. So I'm going to make one last video on Cards and Castles 2 before eventually Cards and Castles Ultimate comes around, and we will be uploading every week, and that will be very fun. And I'm just gonna talk about this deck here that I made about anti-spell. And to be honest, anti-spell is very good against most like decks that just are based off like easy combos that are easy to counter, and mostly spell decks, spell ones won't really work against this deck, and it's very overpowered when you use it properly. So let's just give an overview of these cards here. Explosives Expert, it's just a little swarm, and it's a pretty good last roll card here, especially because it's low cost, but it can also like be a bit of a weak card because you might not want units to die on your board. So it's a kind of it's a good card to deal with swarm. That's what I'll say. Wild Strikes, again another swarm card that most people would use to deal with swarm in Druids especially. Stone Drake, yeah, it's just a card that's massive, so it prevents spells from coming opponent's way, and if it does get hit with a spell, it'll be not inert no more, and it'll be a 5/5 at your head. So it's a very strong card if it's very prevalently used with spells against you. Tunnel Collapse, then we're getting resources. Nothing much there. Dwarf Paladin, just a heal, and it'll be a great card to deal with swarm as well because it's got cleave and it kills more units. Gorgon, just to be a funny way to maybe win a game or just get units and nuts, so you don't have to deal with that card for some time. Killer Rabbit, just to deal with big units or just be a threat on the board, so no one can play units. Stone Revenant, just to deal with swarm and is a good guardian. First Amateur to deal with mostly big units or units that are very easily to be killed by. Liano, this is a card that I thought can be very good in the late game in this deck because it makes like my units cost less and it will help me draw more. But the problem with this card is that it will be very like if I play against like for pirates, for example, it's very easy to kill if it's used if that guy's actually a decent player. So yeah, I have to keep that in mind. But I think it's a very good card generally anyway, and I think it will help my deck a lot more. Heaven Claw is probably one of the like units that we would want to maybe kill off units a lot more in a turn, and it's got loose so it can kill more units further away from you. So it's a good card. Violin is probably one of my favorite cards to deal with. One of my favorite cards that I have Last Will, and it's very annoying to deal with, and if you don't have the right cards to deal with it, it can probably end you off very quickly. Angel of War, just to end games off, or just put a good presence on the board. Warlord, same thing, but it can be even more effective because it's got Berserk and it gives units +1, so it's big units 4/9 as well, which is good. Swordsman is a very self-explanatory card to not really explain, because I think most of the players who watch this video probably know how good Swordsman really is in games. It can change a game for you. End of Days, probably the most overpowered card in this deck, can change a game as well. It's very good at dealing with units, a lot of units that you can't deal with, so it's very good as well. Then we got John V. It's a very good card to maybe save your game as well, because it can give you 2 units that can really change your game, and it can help you build on the board as well. So another very good card in my opinion. Stone Dragon as well, just a decent guardian, regenerates so it's harder to kill. Deal 3 damage to all other units and buildings. Very strong card to deal with Swarm, and maybe to kill off the castle as well. Oh, that's the deck here. I'll put the deck code in the description. And there's another part to this video as well. We're going to be playing one game of this deck, and then we're going to be doing something else, which I think you guys would like. So, let's play. Let's get it. So this is one of the negatives about this deck. There's a lot of big units. So you have to try your best to not get these in early game, because it can be very deadly. And I think this guy's gonna hit me with maybe rabbit deep or something like that. So you have to be a bit smart about how you say. So you got this is a very cool hand. I gotta say. Hopefully this can build on to be a better hand, but I'm not. This can be good for late if this guy's got good cards, but stinks. Paladin not really much, so might as well just stat out presence currently and hope that he maybe starts to already a mental bravery. Okay, Stone Drake. Okay, so maybe someone learning from me, or maybe trying to copy a little bit of the essence of what I'm trying to do with my card Stone Drake. So wait, hang on. This is. I could have kind of. On turn 6, I might play Killer Rabbit as well. Nice one. Oh my god. Yeah, let me just get some. To be honest, I don't know. No, let's keep building our hand. And I'm probably going to do it in 2 turns to get Stone Drake alive and just kill it. Oh my days. Very bad hand to be trying doing this. Yeah, I'm not the first issue. I might as well just kill it now. I have to kill it. Northwood Seer. Not much. Okay. Maybe we should start adding a bit of pressure on them, so I could use my other wild strikes here and kill his Drake off again. I think that's good because now he won't be able to build up with spells anymore. Well, I think he's going to hit some battles, so I think we should just hit a vines. Oh my days, he's getting such fluky cards, man. Well, Gargoyle's a very good card if it's used properly. Wait, what did he do? Oh, Secret Dragon. Whoa. That's actually not nice. Oh shit. I forgot Secret Dragon even existed. I could slightly. Okay, so. Oh wow. Wait. I don't know. I don't know what he would actually do right now. When he attack? Oh no. Yeah, you got unlucky, boss. Unlucky. I have no guardian. I need a flipping guardian for at least one turn. I need a. Oh, he can't even attack the castle, bro. Oh my god. Great. He had to do that, didn't he? But the one thing I could do here, and I'm gonna start healing, and I have to start this game again. At least for one turn I can defend. I don't think that's mad from the point though. Maybe just like lacks guardians. I don't know. But this hand was so poor anyways at the beginning of the game. Someone's tripping. Okay, so this is very, very or I can kill off his thingy and then accept 2 damage. No, I don't know. Let's do this. And then I think peasant here. So now he can either attack me and make it 4 health, or he defends but hope that he can win. Oh my, he's dealt with it. Oh my god. Oh my days. I might have lost now, to be honest. Unless I can get an ambusher, but even that might not be there. Because... oh no. I could try and defend this, but it's too much. Man, this game, aren't it? Yeah. What's even possible here? Yeah, it's game over. Yeah, game over. Unless he actually lets me survive on the time, no, he wouldn't. What the shameless... oh, wait, what? Okay, maybe I survived one time. Listen, the most funny thing here would be that I get an ambush. There's none of these units. I could use Heaven Claw and clean up the board and then Paladin. I don't even if I Paladin. Okay, so wait. So this. No. Okay, so I can kill off a few of these. So I can do this. I can do that. So we have just with all of that. Yeah, one. Kill that. Come on. Kill a rabbit. Yep, thank you very much. I got all of it. With 2 cards. I saved myself very lucky. I think he spared me for a turn. I don't know if he should ever do that against me. No, unless he has a unit now, he just shushes me right now. Oh shit. Sorry for the language. I don't know. I don't even have another rabbit. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, yes! Come on! I'm stuck with it, bro. Yes, go the perfect time in ambush shot. Wait, I think I might win. I might actually win here. There's a good chance. Or he's just got these guys. Okay, now I think I should start committing. I'm still going to end the game. So. And then we can do this. Kill him off. And do a yellow up there. So now I at least got units I can first less. Every time I play it, I draw something. Bruv, he's parking the... Why is he parking the bus? I could still be able to... I can kill it. Wait, so... Why is that? It's better I just kill this. Scout. Okay. I think the only reason he's in this game still a little bit is because of the dojos. Oh no. I still survived. Wait, I win! Wait, hang on. 10, 13. Yeah, I win. If my guys stay alive. I won! Oh, crazy. Look, my guy just blocks me. I can't win it. I might lose. Oh, God, he's finished. He's finished. He's cooked. I knew it. I just knew I'd won as soon as I played Liano. And somehow Heaven, I think the only reason I won Escape was because of Heaven Claw and because of Rabbit. But we don't care. That was actually a very huge victory in my opinion. It completely bolstered my opinion in this game. That was a success, I guess, because of maybe luck that the guy didn't end me off. I guess now we go to the second part of this video and talk about some cards that I feel have been truly infamous in this year's game. And I'll talk about some that I really liked. So I really loved 4. And we did a preview about him, but you guys were saying that there was like weak audio and all of that. But now I can at least talk some bits to help bolster that opinion about the card. before it goes out possibly in a few months. What I think would be best for, or I would love like this deck here that I made about uh 4 amplifier rune. This deck's probably the funnest where you're gonna get the best out of 4 but it'll be a very long process. But it's still a very good card in this type of deck here. Or you can use Spell Thief and 4 where you can get a lot of lightning pulsing around the deck. Or you can just play how you want. That's really all you have to do there. I think these cards in Cards Ultimate, they will be more prevalent in some way. But it morally depends on what I guess Von wants and how much it really bolsters its opinion. Cards like Davy were very good as well before he got nerfed a lot because of how good he was. Last Will was still, I think Last Will was very strong as well when Davy was actually very hard to deal with. It's kind of even, I feel like really this was probably the card that was probably the strongest. The only card I feel like can kill King Kaiju with with a lot of strength, and like if you can win it with him. I don't think I used something in any of the game videos I did this year, but in the hope that he's in the game, Cards Card's Ultimate, and he still has a good stat line and gets the same ability. But I don't think that's gonna happen because I don't think Sanctify exists. It's still going to be a very nice card and a very good card in my opinion. Then think you can talk about one more card that I feel was one of my favorite cards as well. Like Knights were a very overwhelming card in my opinion. They had the certainty of how much value you're gonna get out of your wins, but I don't think the win would be like really done without a play card like Lucian, the pure. But I feel like the card in general was very good, but it just has to be timed right. And Knights were probably losing its abilities quite. But as soon as it gets on the board, you're pretty much done if you have a good advantage when the board gets hit with it. And if you use Forbidden Scroll and put it back into your deck, you can get extra damage in. Knights can get very hard to deal with during the game. And I really love Lycian. A favorite legendary of the year, in my opinion, I would give it to probably 4, but that's morely down to why I love him. So, and favorite card of the year, I really love Zeus as well. I really love Zeus. Even though I don't know why I got rid of him. I got rid of him because I needed a bit more space and more prevalency in my cards. See my favourite cards in there. But he was a very good card until he got nerfed as well. His nerf was like really illuminating. And even in Cards Ultimate, from what I've seen in Discord, it's still the same. And still his art though is so sick. His art is actually so sick as well. Worst card that I feel like that's going to be good in Cards Ultimate. I think it's gonna be. I think Guy is actually a Titan now, and it's very, very strong. And I feel like what's what it deserved, but it was probably the worst card that was gonna be good in the next game. I liked Kando a lot, but it was still kind of easy to counter if you just play the right units. And yeah, I think that's where it pretty much leaves everything. And yeah, that's it, boys. Last vid of Chronicles 2. We are over and out.